Welcome to Counterpoint. The Nigerian issue has taken another twist now. It's not the Nigerians but the locals are facing brunt of police for obstructing the national highway at Porim. We'll talk to Rohan Khaute, MLA of Porim, who was amongst the crowd, was seen on the screen blocking the traffic and being with the people. We have to ask him whether he's happy with the law and order situation and whether he repents for such an action on the road which blocked the entire national highway for quite some time. We have with us Rohan Khaute, Porim MLA, is an independent MLA. Welcome to the show. First thing is that we saw you fighting on the streets of Porim that day and blocking the traffic. You are supposed to be a lawmaker and not a lawbreaker the way you acted.
त्याचा पहिले म्हणलं रुपेश what has happened, I think the public has seen it large. Total failure of police machinery on that particular day, nobody able to decide. And mainly कितें जाल्लें जेन्ना the Nigerians went berserk trying to hit the constables, they hit local people, they disrupted roads, everything. The police were not capable. That is the time our locals have assisted police at that particular point of time. Taja Magir, whatever sin happened was supporting the police. Our locals have been there supporting the police, clearing the traffic, trying to understand that असले issues हांगा जावंक जायना म्हणून. पूण जेन्ना आमी विचारलें हांगा पुलिसेक तुमी एक्शन कितें घेता काय म्हणून, there was absolutely no direction given by anybody. In fact, त्या दिसा I would say that the SP North has failed miserably because there was absolutely no directions going.
No, there are two aspects of it. एक म्हणजे जेन्ना Nigerians were creating ruckus there, तेन्ना police were just mute spectator. तेन्ना तुमच्या कांय मनशांनी सपोर्टरांनी वचून ताका मारलो. Maybe your voter supporter. That is one action.
It is we have supported the police when the police was not efficient. Policeन तेन्ना जेन्ना हे 5-7 आशिल्ले 10 जाण आशिल्ले तेन्ना police force was enough to take care of these guys. हांगा तेन्ना एक लाठी जावंक जाय आशिल्लो. They should have been booked that time. Within 45 minutes, if you expect about 200-250 Nigerians to come there, आमकां पयलीं कितें जालें तें कांयच खबर नाशिल्लें. We just saw the Nigerians taking law in their own hands, trying to break everything out of it. And there is no question of anybody taking law in their own hands. There is basically we were demanding was only justice. What is the thing that you all are taking against the Nigerians action? There was not a single man who was able to come out and tell. There's been from morning we waited. CM आयलो, CMन सांगलें की बाबा तुम्ही police station वचून complaint दिया, I will take action. When we went to the police station, the PI and DYSP were not ready. They didn't know what was happening. So that till we get instruction from the SP, we cannot do anything. So we asked them certain questions like, "Baba, तुम्ही म्हापशा वेल्या, खंय वेल्या, कितें action कितें कितें?" The mob psychology is different. आमचे लोक सगळे चवताळिल्ले. आणि त्या दिसा समज हांव ना थंय, definitely there would have been a worse sin. I have controlled the law that day.
नाही पण secondly you blocked it again. रोड ब्लॉक करून कितें फायदो मेळ्ळो?
रोड ब्लॉक म्हणजे there was no road block. हांगा कितें जालां, खुबशे सरकार आयले, खुबशे सरकार गेले. And people in power also today have showcased protest when the central जेन्ना पेट्रोल वाडला तेन्ना the whole Goa बंद जालें. Kokero जाले बंद, बिचोले बंद जाले. There were stone peltings on Kadamba. I am not saying that we should take this type of law. We also we are not above law. We respect the law. But at the same time, a justification, if CMचे assurance देऊन समज police समज direction घेनात, there is nobody who is able to tell the people की बाबा हे illegally जे सगळ्याच्या नायजेरियन केल्या ते वागल्या, आमच्या लोकांक मारल्या, तुमकां मारल्या, तुम्ही कितें करता? Nobody was able to answer.
But Nigerians were already at Mapsa police station by that time.
Nigerians were taken to Mapsa also, but there was no action defined. That is only after we have taken to the streets, the road blockage was there. I personally wouldn't want to do all these things. But I feel the protest that day against the police to take action led to what happened today. Immediately CMन 10 दिवसा भितर action केले. Asked CMन, he is a sincere man. He has started his investigations. The results are coming now. Accused have been caught. दोग जाण कोणाक धरले to the murder. Police are doing a wonderful job today. They're actually doing a good job today. फटाफट लागले पण हे त्या दिवसा समज नायजेरियन्साच्या अगेन्स्ट केल्ले ही पाळी येवचीच नाशिल्ली. And issue was not only Nigerians. आज आमकां परवरी जाले. I have been repeatedly saying this. परवरी जाल्ले instance can happen with any nationality. फाल्यां एक Israeli, German and हे सगळे लोक जे illegal staying आसा are a part of successive governments. It is not that they have been bought in today's scenario or last 2 वर्सां. Last 15-20 वर्सां they have been illegally staying, illegally carrying out businesses. But this is just an eye opener, and I think government needs to take an immediate stand on this type of illegally staying foreigners.
There is a racist tinge for that to me. Nigerians, black people. म्हणून you are more.
Or racism खंयच्यान आयलो काय म्हणून. Main issue कितें आशिल्लो? Illegally staying foreigners, drug peddlers. There are people who are doing other type of illegal businesses here. ते मुद्दो सायडीक दवरून हू इज द पर्सन हू इज कॉलिंग इट रेसिस्ट कित्याक फॉर गोवन्स hospitality as Goans what we are is known, our culture is known, we enrich a rich culture in our Goans आणि असले असताना somebody trying to mislead is not
नाही
accepted
नाही
की
बिकॉज द
racism.
क्वेश्चन कम्स की जेन्ना नायजेरियन केले तुमकां प्रॉब्लेम येवपाक ते ड्रग्सान दिसता तुमकां पूण तुमकां ते ब्रिटिशर्स आसा ड्रग्सांनी रशियन्स आसा ड्रग्सांनी इज्रायलीज आसा ड्रग्सांनी तेन्ना तुमी केन्ना आवाज काडूना म्हणून ते रेसिस्ट
आता पर्यंत जे आशिल्ले हो नवो सरकार आयला परिवर्तनाचो आणि वी एक्सपेक्ट द गव्हर्मेंट टू परफॉर्म. I'm not talking about earlier governments. This government, a lot of people are expecting a lot of things. 20 months have passed. Nigerian was just one start. Russians are known in Morji. Everybody knows who is staying where. मायकलाच्या वाड्यार कितले जाण नायजेरियन रावता, इज्रायलीज खंय रावता, रशियन खंय रावता, इंग्लीश खंय रावता, बिझनेस खंय करता, सगळ्यांक खबर आसा. बट इलिगल, आय एम नॉट सेइंग दॅट लिगल जे कोण रावता विथ प्रॉपर विजाज डॉक्युमेंटेशन नीड टू बी डिपोर्टेड. बट जे इलिगल आसा तांकां देर हॅज टू बी सम मीन्स ऑफ द गव्हर्नन्स, मे बी अ डिटेन्शन सेल टू डिटेन देम, फायंड अ मोडस. ना जाल्यार देर इज ऑलवेज अ बॅकडोर एंट्री फॉर दीस गायज. तो फाल्यां धाकटी केस करता आनी ही स्टेज बॅक. देन इट डज ऑल द ड्रग पेडलिंग, सगळे इलिगल एक्टिविटीज. Unfortunately for us, FRRO office is in Mumbai. So थंय कितें आसलें जाल्यार FRRO office थंय मुंबय आशिल्ल्यान we are finding that these guys go to Mumbai, stay for some time, come back. So where is a check and balance system with the government?
back to that day's situation. Forget about what they have done. Let's talk about what you have done. You think ki तुम्ही you could have handled it in a better way.
We tried from morning to handle it. We kept the whatever the mob psychology was developing, तांकां जाग्यार दवरप, पुलिसेक असिस्ट करप, हेंच सकाळच्यान केलां. अनफॉर्च्युनेटली एक मिडिया पयरचो पेपर पळयलो हांवें, येल्लो जर्नलिझम म्हाका ते दिश्टी पडपाक लागलें. वेस्टेड इंट्रस्ट, डिफरंट टायप ऑफ थॉट, जो AC कॅबिनान बसून एक फुटेज पळयतलो आनी आपले थॉट्स ते पेपरार डिस्क्रायब करतलो, मिसलिडिंग. दिस इज नॉट अ वे. The people who were there, the journalists who were there, the people of Porwari who were there are not gundas. We are not people who have taken law in our own hand. तांकां गुंडाज म्हणप, तांकां तरेतरेचे करप. There was one line which said that I'm going to disrupt Panjim म्हणून. So what are we talking about? Is this journalism? Journalism has to talk about तूं थंय आसा, तुवें पळयला, लोकांनी पळयल्ले विचार तुमी घालात.
पण एक्झॅक्ट कितें जालें एक्झॅक्ट जेन्ना नायजेरियन्स थंय बोवाळ घालताले तेन्ना हाव कम परवरीम पिपल जे हरशीं कामार आसता कामधंद्याचे बोवाळान पळय आसा ते कशे एकठांय जाले थंय.
हो सकाळच्यान इश्यू सुरू जाला. When सकाळच्यान इश्यू सुरू जातकर immediately when the call started coming in, I asked the police to go. I have called CM also and CM सांगला the situation is going out of hand, मातशे police extra धाड. आपण धाडटा म्हणून लागलो. When it still went out of control, then call started coming. It is my duty to be there with my people. And as a MLA, हांव कोणूच नाशिल्लो त्या दिसा, खंयचोच मंत्री नाशिल्लो, खंयचोच बार्देसचो आमदार नाशिल्लो, गव्हर्मेंटाचो कोण नाशिल्लो. I had the thing to be with my people that time to see that whatever support they needed and keep them in control was what my main target was. And I think I've done it. And if you call that taking law in own hands, then maybe it is that way.
Retrospectively, if you look at it, you think it is a mistake or it is not a mistake?
I don't think it's a mistake, because if we had not done that form of protest, police would have not even taken action what they have done today.
So right now, whatever
Government has
action,
also acted based on what happened that day, because we showed what it was. आम्ही फक्त मागेली justice, आम्ही कांयच मागून नाशिल्लें. We said हे जे आज instance हांगा जाला खंय जातलो आणि वो न जावचो म्हणून गव्हर्मेंटान एक्शन घेवचें. आणि नॉट ओन्ली ऑन दोज नायजेरियन्स. जेन्ना आमी फुडें आशिल्ले 50 नायजेरियनांक बूक केल्या, उरले 150 गेले खंय, तांकां ट्रॅफिकांतल्यान सोडल्या, ते खंय गेले, ते त्या दिसाचे ना जाले.
ही जी आतां सगळी एक्शन्स जाता पळय आनी इज ओनली बिकॉज यू प्रोटेस्टेड ऑन द रोड, अदरवायज CM वूड नॉट हॅव एक्टेड.
From morning to evening what has happened, the people at large, public footages, luckily तुमची मिडियान फूल कवर केल्या, चडशे मिडियांनी, आनी तातूंत क्लियर दिश्टी पडटा. तुमचो DIG येवन जेन्ना सांगला, सगळे SP आशिल्लो, गोंयचो पुलीस फोर्स आशिल्लो. Fortunately or unfortunately, I don't know how the government look at it, the collector who is the main person for the disaster management cell, he was not at site. The SDM was at site. Nobody was giving any decisions. There was no law. The law was not existing on that day. And ते दिसा जे कितें जालां तातूंत म्हाका तरी दिसता की आमी जेन्ना प्रोटेस्ट रेज केला तेन्नाच एक्शन फ्रॉम द पुलीस हॅव स्टार्टेड. पूण आतां जी पुलीस करता इज वंडरफूल. दीस दे शूड हॅव डन दॅट डे. आज तांणी केल्या, लोकांक फटाफट धरल्या. Maybe they will get into the case, they will know who the culprits were, why it was done. Then let the justice be done to everybody. But not at a stake where भायले कोण येतले आनी आमी केन्ना वतले आशिल्ले. गोंयकार नाल्यार इंडियन्स वूड दे हॅव द गट्स टू गो अब्रॉड अँड डू दीस. आतां तो एम्बसी थंय एक स्टेटमेंट काडटा की वी वील डू द सेम थिंग इन नायजेरिया म्हणून. our Indians have never done law breaking, रस्त्यावर येऊन तोडफोड केली ना, ड्रग विकले ना, ओव्हरस्टे केले ना. So where is the question?
तुमच्या प्रोटेस्टाक आनी एक एंगल आसा विच इज एन एक्विजिशन ऑन यू की यू हॅव एन एक्स टू ग्राइंड वीथ प्रियंका कश्यप. तुमकां एस पी नॉर्थचे राग आसा, सो तो राग खंयच्या तुमकां म्हणजे रेडीमेड मेळ्ळे, सो ताजेर राग काडलो.
In fact, that's what I'm saying. Journalism is, I think the press and the media should take it rightly. Priyanka Kashyap is a young officer, but if she couldn't control it that day, then she has not been able to control it. There is nothing personal in this. Police जे आसा आज ती कामां करतात. Police are acting today. But we definitely need an inquiry. There are departmental inquiry to know what were the lapses. Ki the lapses we have to prevent. And for that, the person who is holding the charge today, Priyanka Kashyap, has to be transferred or posted somewhere else till this departmental inquiry of the lapses is taken out. कित्याक जाल्लें काय म्हणून?
So you are demanding transfer of Priyanka Kashyap
Definitely.
from
Definitely.
SP North.
Definitely.
But you also say that she is doing a good job right now. She is heading that team which is doing.
The lapses, the decision making, which was incapability of taking the right decisions on the day which was required, did not happen, which was required from SP North or from the collector or from the government.
No, that is another inquiry.
So he important that when somebody is controlling North Goa, this type of lapses can happen anywhere, anytime. So समज पोलिसेकडे झाल्या, somebody is talking about police nexus with the drug peddlers. There are so many accusations coming out that day. So ते समज departmental inquiry करूनी governmentan.
No, Priyanka Kashyap sitting in Porim office, you think ती मॅनेज करपाक शकता खंयचे नॅक्सस, कोण तरी अंजुनीचो कॉन्स्टेबल इज involved or some to be PSI is giving his car, Innova car for assault. How you are blaming her? तिका कशी blame?
You are taking it wrongly, Rupesh. I'm talking about the incident which happened on that day.
That lapses has to be investigated.
For that lapses to be, we need to see that lapses need to be looked at. That should have been much more violent.
But why do you need Priyanka Kashyap to be transferred from that post?
Departmental inquiry खंयची जाता तेन्ना interference खंयच्याच मनशाचे जावंक जाय.
How she can interfere? She is
Definitely
busy
they can
doing
be-
other things.
No, there can definitely be so many. You know the police, I know the police.
No, but if she transferred, then also she can interfere.
खंयची?
If she is put as
She
a
has to be
SP
transferred.
something.
No. She has to be moved out. Whether she is there or not there, at least we at least can feel that whatever comes out from the government, सगळ्यांक खबर आसा कितें जाल्लें, लॅब्स खंय जाल्लो तो. सो प्रश्न येना की आतां कोणाक तातून इंटरफियर करपा जाय. इट लुक्स लायक दे हॅव अ पर्सनल थिंग टू हायड. समज तरी इंटरफियरन्स जातलें जाल्यार.
One more thing, ते दिसा जे situation जालें, does it indicate that overall law and order situation we are not able to handle the law and order situation, or it was just a mistake of SP Priyanka Kashyap?
The law and order situation overall needs a lot of improvement. It
नाही
is
आमचे कडेन
definitely-
एबिलिटी ना. वी कांट CM says की एक नायजेरियांक धरपाक आमगे 3 तरी कॉन्स्टेबल लागतले म्हणून. So also that indicates ki we are incapable to handle such kind of situations.
I would say decision making is still not happening. Directions are not clear. लोकांनी police and what is expected from the police is not very clear. की police जे आता सध्या आज करता, capability comes when performance is required. ते असं झाले ना. So incapability was proved. So when we talk about law and order situation overall, definitely it's the last 18 months is little better than the earlier time, but not to the satisfaction level to create security in our Goans.
So directions were not given, proper directions were not
On
given.
that day, directions were not there that every public could see. And त्या खातीर ती fury in the people was increasing. This was from morning they लोक आशिल्ले बरोबर पुलिसेक सांबाळटाले सगळे करताले till afternoon evening in spite of CM's assurance समज SP direction दिना PI थंय लॉज करून घेना complaint आणि we are told that we cannot take any action till SP tells us. So we asked for SP to come there. There was nothing wrong in that. We needed to know what is being done. ते आमच्या लोकांक मारिल्ले. Our self respect was taken at stake म्हणटा.